Tonight it gives me great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to today's session, which is the launch of our Safer Communities initiative. Enabling safer communities is something that the team and I are extremely passionate about. Every day we hear about challenges, whether it be on the news, whether we're talking to colleagues, and believe it or not, on your route here today, something would have been happening around you. I myself was downstairs with my 17-year-old daughter probably about 3 months ago, and in the space of 10 minutes there were 2 attempted phone snatches. And we are becoming normalised to these kind of incidents, and that's not a great place to be for us. Other examples of what's becoming normalised out there is violence against women and girls, and minority groups, and men, believe it or not. Violence against shop workers and our security staff. Throughout last year, when it was the height of violence against shop staff and security workers, at any one point over a 6-month period, we had 10% of our workforce that were injured in the line of duty, and we sometimes forget those. Also, what we're seeing is increased knife crime, which I believe is becoming normalised. And whilst we're getting to grips through ACT and the work that the Home Office are doing, and you'll meet Sean Hipgrave joined us today from the Home Office, Phil alluded to, there's still increased focus around terrorism.
We know that 70% of women feel unsafe on our streets, and they believe more should be done to help them to stay safer. We were the first to ever plot safe spaces on one free place. Our award-winning 5-star app is free to use and free to download. We believe it doesn't matter your geographical location nor your financial means. You should always feel safe going about your day-to-day life.
Every single person in this room will either have suffered, will suffer, or will have someone very close to you that will have suffered sexual harassment or assault. Communities to flourish and thrive and prosper need the basis of feeling safe. The law has been lethargic, passive and unresponsive in its ability to support survivors and protect, identify and deal with perpetrators.
This is what it's now boiled down to. There's two tiers. The standard tier 200 capacity to 799 and the enhanced tier 800 plus. It's definitely on its way. It'll take a while yet, mind you, but and it's really important to ditch the mindset it won't happen here, we're not big enough, we're not important enough as a venue, we're rural, nobody's going to target a village or a small town. Terrorism can be literally everywhere and anywhere.
Much of the population today, in the past may have relied on the police, but today is very much reliant on companies like Mitie providing support to communities.
That's why at Mitie we will be taking action. We have a huge responsibility as the largest employer of regulated security officers in the UK, the largest provider of security in the UK, and the largest provider of security that impacts publicly accessible locations. So 70% of the contracts and the customers that we work with, we're working in publicly accessible locations. So we have a job to do. As a father of 3 girls, as a son, as a partner and as a colleague and a friend to thousands of people, this is important to me. And my ask of you today is to leave by feeling the same way.